Hey, what's going on, everybody? Uh, we're back with another video. I got this little fucking mic. It was like on sale at Target. I was like, fuck it, I'll try it. It was only like 30 bucks, so I'm not expecting a lot, but if it works, it works. I'm just outside in the patio right now, and I thought since I haven't made a video in a while, I would just make a video. Um, I got this case in Fullerton, downtown Fullerton. Um, yeah, so that's where I put all my joints and stuff in there now. Shit, I didn't mean to take this out. I keep forgetting. But yeah, just try not to have them fall out. There you go. Um, but yeah, this one is since I took them out, I can't read the box to you. But these are Sluggers, uh, bubble bath. I never tried bubble bath before. That's why I'm trying to try every single flavor of the Sluggers. I think I'm getting close to all of them. I have a bunch of fucking trading cards of fucking the Slug. I should do a video showing off all the trading cards I got from Sluggers. Um, but yeah, it's either no, I think it's an indica. It was very gassy. It said on the back, very sweet. So yeah, let's light this bitch up. You know, actually, I got a fucking candle right here. Fuck it, light it with the candle. Look at that. Sorry if it's a little dark. I never really make videos like this very late. That's why I lit the candle. I usually have like a light, like a shooting light, but I can't find it. I think it's in my car somewhere, but whatever. And yeah, I wanted to try these out too for a while. I've had this for like 3, 4 weeks. Sorry if that's loud. I haven't made a I haven't made a video like this in a while. The Giants just won. SF Giants. It's clear. I'm a fucking Giants fan, and I live in LA. Well, near LA. I don't live in LA. I live near LA, adjacent to LA. So it's just yeah, not. It sucks being down here. I was born up north. That's why all my teams are Bay Area teams because I was born up there. So yeah, but yeah, a lot of shit has happened. A lot of shit has happened since I've last made a video. My ex, she moved out. That was I made videos about it. I just never uploaded them, and they'll never be uploaded. I just didn't like them talking about it. But she moved out. Um, it was hard. It's still hard. It's still hard to process. I'm not gonna lie. Mm. I'm taking what I learned from that relationship, you know, and moving forward. I know I didn't handle everything correctly. Like there's things I definitely needed to improve on. However, it goes both ways, and I felt like there was no compromise, and it is what it is, and I wish her nothing but the best. I'm not a petty person. I would never wish ill on her. Well, was I hurt? Yeah, but I would never wish hurt upon anyone. Financially, emotionally, physically, never. We're all humans. We all make mistakes, and I'm not saying this was a mistake, but like no one is perfect, and we both could have handled things differently um, in the relationship. It's pretty good. It's pretty smooth. I know I was kind of coughing earlier, but it's pretty smooth overall. It is kind of. I'm not getting. It was said it was very sweet on back. I'm not getting too sweet. I mean, it is a little sweet. Don't get me wrong, but not the way it was saying it on the back. But it's a good flavor. Solid. Um, can't complain too much. Can't complain. Um. Anyways, I am sad. I am saddened, but this is part of life, part of living with someone. There's always the possibility that things don't work out, and I'm happy that we weren't married or anything like that, and it ended when it did, and before we were more tied together, and it made it even harder. um, Now, this was the first person I ever lived with, so it was definitely a learning experience, like everything. um, and I'm gonna be taking this onto my next relationship. If I ever move in with someone again, I'm gonna know what to look out for, and also what I need to do better. Because again, it a relationship is it's a two-way street. You got to be willing to compromise. You got to be willing to communicate, and that's where we faltered. I don't want to make it seem like it was entirely her fault, but I think on the compromising side, I was compromising a lot. Um, Now I know that I didn't always do that, but I feel like I did it a majority of the time. That's honestly what I believe. Um, and then, communication. I didn't communicate things that I should have. I don't really want to get into them, but um, sorry, I got a text. There were things I needed to communicate to her that I didn't do to the best of my ability. I let my emotions get the best of me. So yeah, there are things that I need to improve on for my next relationship. Um, but I'm young. She's young. We're both still figuring ourselves out before we can even figure out each other. And sometimes it just doesn't work out. And so I have no ill will towards her, and I hope she doesn't have any towards me as well. Um, but so I really do wish her the best, and because she did bring a lot of joy into my life. Um, she taught me things about myself I never knew, and I would have never experienced things if it was or some things if it wasn't for her. She opened my eyes to a lot of things. Um, some of them good, some of them bad, but it was an experience nonetheless. So I'm grateful for what she did introduce me to. Like I never. Sorry about that. Oh my god, I did that right into the fucking mic. My fucking. I forgot to get a drink. That's what I forgot. Oh yeah, that's fucking. I'm gonna put this one out. Actually, that shit killed me. Like I'm putting it out, but I don't want it to destroy it. Um, but yeah, I we experienced Disneyland together, which was like so fun. It was probably honestly the funnest I've ever had in any of my relationships. Just us going to Disneyland every single week, like that was our thing. Like honestly, like and it like I took her there for like her the first year that we started dating. Like 3 months into it, I got us Disneyland tickets because she said that she never been, and I was so excited to get these tickets for her. It was a funny story with that. Like the person I was buying them from used to be a security guard there, and so he still had some free tickets. So I bought him two hoppers for $100. Like that's a steal. Like two tickets, hoppers. So for both parks for $100, not 100 each, 100 for both. That shit. So that's a good ass fucking deal. You know what I'm saying? That's nothing. You know. So I got those, and honestly, he would have gave them to me for free, but he was a cool dude, like even offering them, and I was gonna get to like you know take my girl out at that time. So that I offered to pay for them, and he was like, and I was like, I think I said it, but I could be wrong. He could have said it, but I think I offered like I'll give you $100 for them. Like I think that yeah, I think still made something. You know what I'm saying? $100, $100, but I definitely could have paid more for them. Anyways, besides the point. You know, it it was so much fun. That was so I never thought I could have so much fun at Disney until I went with her. It was honestly the best time, and you know, and I don't, it was just, I don't know. That honeymoon stage is real, and I mean, it doesn't ever have to last. You can keep it going, but it's hard to keep it going, or like it takes work to keep it going. I'm not gonna say it's hard, but it takes work, and yeah, like, but it was some of the best times I ever had in my whole life, and I'm so grateful for that. But anyways, this is I can talk about this forever, and I'm gonna go get some Popeyes right now. So that shit is waiting for me. Anyways, I'm actually not gonna go get it. My sister and her boyfriend are gonna go get it, and I'm going to be here because I just smoked, so I shouldn't be driving. I mean, I guess they'll be driving, but still, I should be out. But yeah, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for everything. I appreciate you guys. Hope you guys have a great one. Peace.